So now we're recording. We just chit chat. God, I'm hot.
And I'm very comfy.
I need a cold drink. Hi, knitters. Welcome to PJ Knits, and this is the ZK episode. Debbie and I are at ZK2018 in Rochester, and we're in our hotel room. It's Saturday afternoon, and we're waiting for closing ceremonies, and we're going to talk about our adventure. And I'm Penny J on Ravelry and PJ Knits on Instagram, and this is Debbie, my roomie.
Hi.
Who is?
Oh, I am Priceless on Ravelry and on Instagram.
She got a good one. You can be found everywhere. So anyway, we came up on Thursday, and we've had a wonderful time with friends again and meeting new people. And let's see, we came Thursday. Help me out with what we did.
We came Wednesday.
Oh, we came Wednesday. My gosh,
registration.
that's right. And we got here in time for registration. And one of the neat things that we get every year is their goodie bag right from the get-go. And so I just have a few things I'm going to show you out of the bag that we got for, it's cute, little coloring book. So this was in our goodie bag. There were other things too, some pins and things like that, and there were skeins of yarn. This is from 3 Irish Girls. Did you get the same stuff as I did?
Yes, I got the same colorway, the teal color.
This is totally teal. It's Springvale DK, and it's from 3 Irish Girls as well. And then a mini skein from Northern Bee Studio, and this one is Sturdy Sock. So they might go together. So that was one of the things we got. And then we got some mini skeins from Miss Babs, and then another one from Anzula Luxury Fibers. And I'm gonna, these are different weights, so I don't know that they'll go in my blanket now, but I might use them for something else down the road. And this is all in the goodie bag as well. And then a Knitter's Pride. Oh, gauge ruler.
Oh, great. Didn't notice that.
I almost bought one the other day when we were yesterday. I'm glad I didn't, because this was in the goodie bag. That was kind of funky and cool. So we got that. And then also then a new mug. You can choose your color, and I love the mugs we get every year. And this is, again, Deneen Pottery. So that's the same one we got last year.
Yeah.
Same, but a different
shape.
Different shape. So that is so super cool. And then again, last but not least, we got from the Silver Shed USA, and you know she's I'm a fan of her bags. I have quite a few. She was also a vendor here, and again, she's Amy's mom, and she made a new bag for everybody. And you know the craze right now is those pins, and she's made a super cool bag, and you can put your pins on it now, and then you won't lose them.
And they won't get caught on your knitting.
So I thought that was super cool. That's just the flap, and then you can put your project in there. So I have some pins, but I'm not a collector yet. But we got and we got some pins. Mm-hmm. And our first night here, we each got from Kim from Arts Lover. Mm-hmm. We got our initial from.
Thanks, Kim.
Yeah, thanks, Kim. It was so much fun. Right from the get-go, we started getting wonderful gifts. And what do they call that when you don't bring something to the party?
Loser.
That was us. But we've already got a plan for next year of what we're going to do for our table mates. And we got stitch markers. I don't have those with me, but they're already on my projects. But anyway, we got stitch markers from some of them at our table. And then our friend Annette, she made us soaps. Well, to start with, this is the lotion bar, and a little dish, there, and that's super cool. And mine is vanilla, And then we got to choose soaps that she made, and these are amazing. These are gonna be so cool. My grandmother used to make soap, but she made it with lye.
Oh.
And I'm sure these aren't made with lye, but this is citrus.
Yes. And
then chocolate, and of course this is the light chocolate. So what can be better on your skin? So we got those, and it's just been a great time. On Friday then we gosh,
Well, Thursday.
Yeah, I'm a day behind. Thursday we did class.
Mhm.
We did a photography class with Emily and got some really good
Yeah.
hints.
Yeah, she was good.
Yeah, and she made us take some pictures of our good face and the good side of our face and the not so good, and we
Right.
decided my left was the better, so I'll just look this way.
Right.
I'm not sure that I agree with that, but anyway, we did that on Thursday, and we had nights of knitting and good food with everybody, and then Friday, Thursday night, we came back to the room and decided on Friday that we would go on an adventure, Debbie and I, and we headed in the car. And the first stop we went to was the Yarnery in St. Paul. I had heard a lot about it from my friend Susan Rainey, and so we went there. And while we were there, we both bought your
Yes.
Ot light. This is cool. We saw somebody the night before with one of these.
Yes, it's a travel outlight, and it clips. So you can clip it to your shirt. That's where that lady had it.
Yeah, she had it
Clipped
right to
her
her shirt,
and then opened it up. So yeah, this is a travel outlight. It's perfect. Comes with batteries.
That's super
So
cool.
yeah, we both had to have one of
Yeah,
those
yeah.
babies.
We just love gadgets, so that we each bought one of those at Yarnery. We tried to buy yarn, but decided we didn't need to at that time, or we weren't ready to do it yet.
Yes.
And then from there, we went up to Albertville to the premium outlet malls and shopped at Kate Spade, or Spade Kate, or what is that? How do I say that? That Kate. Cade Spate,
Yeah.
the Cade Spate, and so I'm not showing those things today because they're in the trunk. But we bought some stuff there.
She had a good time.
I did, and I bought a black purse and I bought a turquoise purse, which would be no surprise to anybody.
That's right.
I had to have it, so we did that, and then afterwards, Minneapolis. We went to Stephen B. and shopped there. We didn't buy anything. We just looked because we'd heard a lot about it, and then we didn't we? Oh, you did. Yeah, you did. You did.
Well, you did make a purchase.
Oh, I did make a purchase for a friend, and she doesn't watch the show, so
Oh, that's right. So you
so
can say it.
I can say that I bought a birthday present for my our friend, a silver wrist ruler. Can't see it so well, but anyway, Debbie's got a gold one. Yeah, there we go. So our friend is getting a silver one for her birthday, and so I did buy something there.
But I bought a set of these Addy Flexi needles. I wanted to try them,
Mhm.
so we will see
Yeah,
how those work out.
I'll be interested to see that. I told
Yeah.
you I have a pair, but I'm not
Yeah,
using them.
yours are for socks. Mine's
Yeah.
can be for hats and like sleeves.
Mhm.
So we'll see how
Mhm.
those go.
And the other thing I heard about those is, like for me, because I do double points,
Mm-hmm.
you can sometimes, it's easier to cast them on that.
Oh,
And
okay.
then I go back to your next
Okay. Yeah, it's
double points.
this way is supposed to be using like 2 circular needles
Yeah.
at the same time, and then
Yeah.
your third one is to knit with,
Yeah, exactly. So
and it's supposed to cut down on ladders and stuff.
yeah, it'll be interesting.
Yeah, so we'll have to cast something
We'll
on
have
with
to
that.
figure that out down
Yeah.
the road. So we went to Stephen B. and we were making really good time, and we spent half hour, 45 minutes going in a circle trying to get out of Minneapolis because Jane, the Garmin, kept saying, "Go this way, go that way," and then she'd say, "Oh, that ramp is closed. Go this way," and then we'd go that way, and that ramp was closed, and she didn't know it. So we finally made our way, and we were like, we're going to get on whatever highway comes first, and if we're on the wrong one, we'll do a Illinois thing and flip a U. So anyway, we did that and came home Friday night. Let's see, when was the photo booth? Last night was s'mores, so that would have been
That was
Thursday night. We did the photo booth. There was a photo booth
and dessert.
and desserts. Yes, correct.
Oh,
Decorate
donuts.
Decorate the donut. Yeah.
And we got honorable mention.
And we got honorable mention. We each got a prize on it. I took the pictures. Debbie did
I decorated.
and I told her where to put the sprinkles. So.
It was a yoke sweater.
Yeah.
On a donut, and actually, if you look good, hard enough on the Instagram. It looked like the center of the hole was the head.
So
if we'd noticed it sooner, we could have put hair all
hair,
over it.
yeah. So if you do Instagram, go out and check both PJ Knits and Priceless, and with the one.
Yes, PR1.
Yeah. Check that out, and you'll see the outer room bench, and I thought it was pretty cool. So we did that on Friday night, Thursday night, and then they had the photo booth, and we had our photos taken, which was a hoot. And here we go. And Tiffany is who's with us, and then Debbie's in the middle, and then I'm on the end. The very last picture, I lost my hat.
And then we were all laughing, and yes.
And Debbie was going to lift her veil, but I screwed it up because she was like 5 seconds. That's all you get. 5 seconds in between photos. So we had some fun.
We are not quick enough for that photo.
No.
Not at all.
And you're not supposed to look at the camera, And so you're like you're supposed to look at the camera, and we're looking to see what the last picture looks like.
Right.
And things were going on. So, and then I had my photo taken with Kim, again, Arts Lover, because we were Knitmas partners and we both wore our shawls. I knit hers, she knit mine, and so we both had those on. We had our pictures taken. So that was Thursday night. So that was fun. And we'd had a group picture taken, and tonight's going to be a video of everybody dancing through, and then today was market, and so we're going to show you. Debbie can start. We'll show you what we got, what we purchased in the market place.
Why don't you get yours? We
oh,
got
this
it all
is the-
at the same place.
We did. We went
So-
to the bus out on the side of the hotel.
About
And-
the buffalo.
Yes.
Yarn buffalo, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I got this. This is called Tink and Twat.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. So it's self-striping and it's socks, so I can't wait to cast this on and see how this turns out.
That is so cool, Debbie. I can't either. Nice grays.
Yeah. Good too.
And then while I was on there, everybody was casting on this weekend at our table. They were doing sock blanks, casting on. Well, the thought was socks, and so I'm like, I have a timeline. I told people before about my timeline of knitting that I have to do, and so there's no way I could cast on any socks. But I didn't think about a shawl.
Right.
As Kim was talking about today, she doesn't really do socks either, and so so this may be a shawl.
Perfect.
And this is from Zany Crafts. It's a sock blank, and it has a little sparkle too, and of course, it has all the cool colors. Nice and bright, so a little shawlette or something would be perfect for one of things. And it's Zany Crafts. So that was cool.
Beautiful, beautiful colors.
Yeah, and soft.
Love them.
Yeah, I love that sparkle in there.
Yes. Oh yeah.
So those were on the bus. 5 people at a time walk on a bus, and it's not a huge bus, a small. I mean, it's not
a
like
small bus. Yeah, and it, it's hard to get by. Like you have to wait for the person.
Yeah.
Who's in front of you to move down a little bit so that you can get in and look.
So it's kind of like shopping in tandem.
Yeah.
Moving slowly, but it was really cool. And it was a wonderful day to stand outside and wait for it to get in. And we had fun with that. That was our first venture to that. And so then we went into the market. It started at 10 o'clock and bought some yarn. And let's see. Okay. One of the things we did is we were getting door prizes, and I won on whatever night it was, Thursday, Friday, a $25 gift card from Lavender Loon. And so we chose these. So I got one skein free. Again, this is Lavender Loon Yarn Company.
And they happen to have lavender in it.
They have lavender. This and not we. I didn't do that on purpose.
No,
did we? Just thought the color
by accident.
Yeah, we thought the colorway would be good. And again, these are going to go to a friend for her birthday. So I won that. What did you win?
I won this hand spun.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, it's a Yarn Geek Fibers.
Oh, Yarn Geek Fibers.
And she was one of the vendors today too.
Yeah. Yeah. So I got 2 skeins.
Those are gorgeous.
Yep.
And your plan?
My plan is, I don't know, probably hat and mittens
Yeah,
for the grandkids.
those are cool.
So we'll see what we can get out of it. But yeah, it's nice. It's
Yeah.
soft. You know, it's worsted, so it'll keep them warm.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now.
And since you don't spin, hey.
And I don't spin, and thank God for her.
And we're not spinning.
That's right.
We can't add another vice to it.
We did try drop
yeah,
spindle.
yeah.
We won't go there, but we did try it. So
I dropped more than I spindled. So,
I'm happy.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't have time to do that. And that you can spin for us all you want, you know.
That's right, and we'll be happy to accept the yarn.
Yeah. Accept our whatever you want to give towards us,
That's
or
right.
not. We'll just appreciate whatever we see you doing.
That's right. That's right.
Anyway, so then we went, like I said, then we were doing market today, and we found a really cool shawl earlier in the weekend that somebody was wearing. It was called Saturate, and Debbie bought yarns for it, and it's a great. It's a half. Is it a half pie or
Yeah,
it's like a
It's
half
a
pie.
half pie. Yeah.
And you'll have to check it out. We'll put it in the show notes later next week. But it has fringe off the end, and you, what do they call that? Fade it. You do a little fading, but it's not your normal rectangle or anything else, or a sweater, but rather a half pie or half circular shawl. And Debbie bought
I bought these from
colorways.
Lavender Loon. You
Here,
want to help me?
Yeah, you take that. You take that.
Lavender Loon, and this is my colorway for the fade part of it. I'm pretty excited about casting this baby on.
Yeah, this is going to be cool. What have you got there?
I've got
starting on your side. What's that?
this is Parts Unknown, the lighter one. This is Dr. Aaron.
Oh, Ennis from
Ennis.
Poldark from the
I don't-
PBS thing.
Oh, I don't know that one.
You got to watch that show.
Okay, I'm gonna watch that. And then Throat Punch. Boy, that does look like a punch.
It
doesn't
does, doesn't it? And then
Moonbeam and Midnight.
So those are going to be some
So I'm pretty excited about this puppy
Those are
getting
gonna be
cast on.
super
This will
cool.
probably be cast on very, very soon.
It is a great shawl pattern. We just really fell in love with it. And I want to do brights because the one that I saw on the gal was like, and I'm thinking like the goldens and the reds, and it was like.
Hers was golden and red and some greens
Yeah.
in it. Yeah.
So I just thought that's cool. So
Yeah.
you got some cool stuff there.
I'm very excited.
And that was from Lavender Loon. Yeah, that was great. And then you got that on the bus. Okay, and then the only thing I really bought was we went to Leading Men Fiber Arts, and I talked about this before and blogged about it last year. I bought a ground pepper kit, and it was in greens last year. And since then, I've had buyer's remorse because green's not really the color that I love.
No, but her remorse might be gone.
Yes, my friend might take my remorse.
We have to look at it again.
See if it's good, but it's green. So anyway, we went back to the booth, and in keeping with more of my colorways, we did this little lovely
Lo and behold, turquoise.
turquoise. Yeah, turquoise. So I did that. I'm going to be much happier with this. The other one, I was really, I had started it before we left, and I was going to take it to knitting camp next month to knit on, and I'm like, it's just, yeah, I would, but no, I don't really care for it. So no offense to people who have green and that love green, but it's just not mine. And then I bought a gradient set in Showstopper Gradient. The colorway is Tranquil, and it's fingering weight. Do one of those.
Beautiful.
I love
it.
I don't have any idea what it's going to be.
Oh, I can't wait to see what you do with
Yeah.
that. It's just gorgeous.
But it's 552 yards, so we'll have to be on the lookout for that.
Mm-hmm.
And I can put it in some, a lot of different things, in a couple of shawls or whatever. So.
Well, and it could be a shawlette, or you could get another color to go.
Yeah,
and
maybe, if you
fade
remember,
into it.
if you remember last year at Stitches Midwest,
Mm-hmm.
I had Webb send me that dark green stuff
Yes.
that did not go with the kit that I bought.
Yes.
And
That
so I
might.
could, because I got a button.
That might.
I really do. So
You'll
I
have
might,
to see.
yeah, I might be able to do something with that, and these will pop
Yeah,
out of it. So.
Yeah. Or I can see this with Vacillate. Have a,
Yeah.
I don't know what color, gray
If I
or
already had it,
whatever.
yeah.
And make Vacillate with those.
Yeah, but I do have that Vacillate on
And you're getting mine. So I'm giving you mine.
I got vacillate overload, but I'm sure that there is something else that will come out our way. You never know what you'll see on somebody. I could do a lot of things with that. I could make a cowl too.
Oh, that would be really pretty.
3-color cashmere cowl for myself and use those.
You could also do that other cowl that looks like honeycomb.
Yeah.
And the way I have seen it was gray with like rainbow mini stains.
Yeah, exactly.
Which you could easily.
I could do that. I could do that.
That'd be real pretty too.
Yeah, and it would go with winter stuff. So, and that's all we bought. And then today we were just hanging out downstairs outside, and it was a gorgeous day to sit and knit. And some of our table mates came and sat with us. Others were inside knitting, and then we got gifts.
I have a birthday that's coming up, and our friend Bindu got me this. We were talking about having projects in our car, and I have one in my car, but I've been going to baseball games for my grandson, and I have nothing in my husband's car. And she said, well, now this is for your husband's car. So I am going to make socks with this.
That's gorgeous.
From Berry Fun Yarns.
And just in case of a breakdown.
Double berry milkshake.
Oh, say that again?
Double berry milkshake is the color.
That is cool.
I like milkshakes.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah,
that's
beautiful. Thank you, Bindu.
That's so cool.
I love it.
And then I got a giftie from my travel mate, and she ran back up as a surprise. And from Suburban Stitcher, I had this in my hand. I looked at it. Isn't this beautiful? And I put it back. And this is Suburban Stitcher's sock. Wait, isn't that cool?
It's gorgeous colors. Absolutely gorgeous.
It's merino nylon. It's called ZK2018.
I don't know. We might have to start collecting all the ZK colors.
Wouldn't that be cool? Every year we come home with one.
Mm-hmm. I think we need to do that. Too bad we don't know what last year's was.
Well, we could probably ask her at some point in time and see if she will dye it or has dyed it, or maybe she
Yeah.
That's so cool. But anyway, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
So anyway, it's been a fun time. We're having a couple of activities tonight, and then everybody will start taking off tomorrow sometime. And we just had a ball.
It's been a blast, and we love seeing all our table mates. They are lots of fun.
And so we can say it's Lindsay, and Becky, and Annette, and Bindu, and Annetta, and Kim, and you, and I, Alicia, Amanda, and Tiffany, and Amy.
Yes. See,
and I got Bindu in there.
Table of 8 has spread to table of 12.
Yes, exactly, and it's so fun. Yeah, it's been a great time. It's a couple hundred people, and you can tell from the first night to the next night to the next night how noisy it gets.
Yes,
more and more and more. But we just have had a hoot of a time.
Yes, it was a lot of fun.
We've checked out the Cafe Steam that's new in the building for coffee one time, and we found the Starbucks several times. And in our travels we found the Starbucks, so we just had lots and lots of fun. We just enjoyed the heck out of it this weekend. It's been fun. We had a great
and lots of knitting and fun food, laughter, and friends.
Yes, exactly. And we're trying to talk everybody to meeting us back up at Stitches Midwest in August, and some of them are going to come, so that will be a whole lot of fun too. It's a community, and from all over the United States we're making friends with, so it's been lots of fun. Last of all, I got a finished object. This is from Amanda, us pattern, and it's called the Ascent Shawl. And this was out last year. She attended ZK. She's one of our table mates, and so I finished it up this year. So this is going to be. Oh, hey, that really looks good up there.
Yes, it does.
Anyway, so that's one of her
she's
shawl
a
patterns.
wonderful designer.
She's a wonderful designer, and I will put her link in the show notes. so that you can look at her stuff if you don't already know who she is, because she has some fantastic shawls. We have several. She just came out with a book of shawls in the last month or so, and there's some really cool patterns that we both really like. So,
Yes.
she has one that I like that's not in the book, but I already own it, so I'm going to do it down the roads. But yeah, so I'll link to her, and I guess that's all I have. There's nothing left.
Oh, darn.
We're going to go down in a little bit and knit for a little while tonight and have some dessert and see all our friends, tell them all goodbye later on, and that's...
We'll take off tomorrow.
We'll take off tomorrow and motor on home, and then, that'll be it for a while.
Get back to the real world.
Back to the real world. But anyways, so thank you for coming on.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
This was fun. It's fun. It's fun. It is really fun to have somebody to talk to.
Okay, anytime you need a guest.
Yeah, so Debbie will be back. Down the road we'll get together and we'll show what we've done with our purchases.
Oh,
I think that'd be fun if we
Yeah.
kind of concentrate on those, like, again, feed those into the list. But so anyway, thank you for tuning in, for those of you who have, and we'll see you again. Until next time, knit on with confidence and hope. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.